How you going, everyone? Yeah, anyway, I'm going to mute. Oh, I won't mute myself for now.
No, start from the bottom, work towards the top. Very gentle cuts. Drop your tool rest down as far as it can go and drop the handle.
Yeah, the tool rest is as far as it'll go.
All right.
How you going, Keith?
That's probably far enough. Now come about halfway between the corner there and where you're starting to form your bowl, and just put a pencil line around in there, all right?
Across?
G'day, Keith. How are you? No, on the corners.
Oh, you're here.
Yeah. Put a pencil line about half an inch in, halfway between there and where you've turned the other bit. No, not on that corner, on the face. On the face, on the face. No, other side. The back side.
This side.
No, the bottom side. What you've got is like this at the moment.
Yeah. Hang on.
Right? What you've got is basically this. This is where you formed the leg. This is where you started your bowl. A line there.
Oh, yeah.
See where that line is there?
Yeah.
Don't break the lead. Just do it by hand.
What about there?
No, towards the outside, between where your thumb is on your Now go from that rim there to the leg. Come in about halfway. Yeah, that's it. Right there. Good. Now put a pencil line around there. No, not that way. Around the diameter of it. No, he's doing a droopy four-winged bowl, Keith.
With a bit of scrap pine, so I can practice for when I try it on a bit of red gum.
Right. Now, form your tenon on the base.
Yep.
Don't take too much off. Just bring it straight down and form your tenon. Don't put a little bit on it or anything else. Don't push so hard on the bevel. Just glide the bevel and float it. Now, using the wing of your chisel again, just take the 4 feet, further towards the top, all right? Because otherwise you're going to end up with a flat thing on the bottom. What you're making is you're making room for your tenon to get on there, all right, without
Yeah.
losing the outside bit.
Yes.
That looked rather interesting, actually, Keith. An OG square bowl. Yeah, I never thought of that. Yeah, don't go too far, Joe. Right. How wide is the tenon?
Maybe one parting tool width.
Yeah,
It
right.
looks wider, but it's not really. And yeah, it's quite
Yeah. Okay. All right. We'll just take it down to the right size.
There's no need to be like that.
Right. Just tied it up with a parting tool now, and it'll do.
Not much. Are we gonna put it in there like that? Are we?
Yeah. That should hold it okay.
All right.
As long as it's about 6 or 8 mil long, it should be all right.
No, it's nowhere near it. 4.
Well, I would turn it on 4, but you'd better add a bit more to it, I suppose. That chisel sounds like it needs sharpening.
All right, what next?
Right. Now, this is the tricky bit.
Yep.
Get that thin parting tool that I brought over.
Yep.
Well, first of all, get a pencil. Now,
Yep.
come in half an inch towards the centre on the face there, inside that line that you've got, where you go up to the feet.
Out there?
Yeah, that's about half an inch, yep. It's very hard to judge the measurements.
Yeah, I
on
know.
that way.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
Right.
Now, what you're going to do is use the parting tool.
Yep.
And cut into, straight towards the headstock, into
Yep.
where so you're separating the feet from the main body.
So this ring,
All right.
outer ring here.
So you're working on that outer ring, and give yourself a clearance cut on the inside of that, towards the centre of the thing. All right, but don't come past the pencil line.
Yep. And that bit doesn't really matter so much, does it? Because it's
no, don't worry about that. We'll tidy that up afterwards. No, whoa. The outside ring. Start at the outside ring. That's good. Go down past the feet. You've got to go down about halfway up towards the top now. Now do a release cut towards the centre. Now go to the outside again. a minute. We'll have a look. Right. You're starting to see the effect now?
Yes.
Right. Well, that's what you've got to do now. Now, if you have a look at it, it's angling in, right?
Yeah.
Because the width of the chisel, the width of the parting tool forces it towards the center because you can't get it right down into that corner. So do a couple of little relief cuts now so that you can start straightening out the thrust towards the headstock.
All right.
Right, now start straightening up that outside cut that's forming your legs, all right?
That's what I just did then.
Sorry?
That's what I just did then.
No, they're still on it. Yeah, no, they're still on. If you have a look at the side where your finger was just there, they're on an angle, right?
Yep.
See if you can start straightening them out now.
All right.
So they're parallel with the outside edge. Yeah, it's starting to look a bit better. Right. Just give yourself clearance all the time. Don't be afraid to take a bit more out of the middle, but always try to keep. You can start angling that inside cut now a little bit so as you can get the clearance at the end of the chisel up to the edge, all right?
Yep.
Yeah, don't go all the way, just about halfway, just to give the main part of the chisel clearance.
That's a very trippy view, that, isn't it? Being able to see the tool on the outside there.
Yeah, I use it sometimes when I'm demonstrating to show how the tool's working. Right, now get your bowl gouge.
Yep.
Start curving the bowl from about half an inch away from where your tenon is down into that groove, all right? So you've got to start on the outside edge.
Oh, okay.
And start rounding it from there. And watch the foot. the wrong way, Joe. Cut from the centre out. And watch your foot. There you go. Right? A rag. How big? Right? Oh, yeah. Now what you're doing is you're forming a bowl, all right, or the bottom of the bowl.
Yeah, I just figured if I left that little bit there, it might actually stop me from running into the foot, maybe.
Yeah, all right. Now I'm going to make myself a cup of tea, all right?
Yeah. Cool.
So if any mistakes, save them until I get back.
All right, I'll just turn the lathe off then.
All right. You're right. Right. G'day, Soren. How are you?
How you going, Soren? You grew a hat.
Yeah. Head's getting cold. I thought I might look like Mark.
Yeah, cool. No worries.
Now, you got to work very carefully now.
Yeah.
Get the spindle gouge.
Yeah.
And start working from the outside towards the legs, all right? What you got to do is get that curve to go right up into the top section there.
Yeah.
Right up into there. That's it.
Right. So I got Betsy. Was that his name?
Yeah, that one. What you got to be careful of is that you don't hit those legs. If you hit those legs, they will just break.
Yeah, I know. It's already really chippy as it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Soren, I sent you a link if you want to come in and annoy Robbo.
You got to have the handle virtually right round near the tailstock, just about. All right. So you keep that flute away from the. Careful, I heard it.
That was me.
I know. No, don't take too much out of there. You still want the full curve back there. Now, see how you're starting to lose the curve if you're not careful?
Yeah. I couldn't get the tool down in there. I didn't want to hit the legs.
Yeah, right. Okay. Try using the parting tool as a scraper, but what you've got to do is make sure that you don't get a straight line. You've got to curve it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's just going to be, it'll look absolutely terrible. Here he is.
How you going, Soren?
How you going, Jay? Robbo?
Good afternoon, sir.
I made it down to the shed for the first time in about 6 months.
Oh.
Wow. What'd you make? Oh, hang on. I'll put you on full screen.
Spindle turning.
Nice. I like it.
A flower.
Yep, on a bud.
What wood is it?
I've seen this Japanese guy do these things out of the red tinted wood, and it's that thin you shine your light through it. But mine is not that thin because it was an old piece of dry bit of wood.
All right, I'll put myself on mute so you can talk.
Oh, you got to put up with me in the end of February or March sometime next year again out at your club.
Yeah, I believe that you're coming up to do a bit of a demo for us.
Yeah,
which is good. Looking forward to that.
Oh, that's good.
So it's actually up at the club, or is it at your place?
No, it's at the club.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, going to be Charlie said that you've got such an influx of new members at the moment. So,
Well, there's a bit of a change, as you can imagine, that some of the old ones stopped coming, and
oh yeah,
not for their own volition. Some of them actually had to. We send flowers and things like that to the family.
oh, that's no good.
No. So we've got a couple of young'uns. When I say young'uns, they're just under 50.
Yeah. Anything under 60 is young to me these days, I tell you.
It's getting close to being the next one, mate. I'm only 2 years off the next one.
Ah.
So, I heard you went around and had a visit with Jay the other week.
Oh, yeah. I just felt like a bit of a drive, you know.
just an afternoon trip.
Well, basically, it just about was.
Yeah.
Well, for me, anyway.
Mm.
Like a walk in the park.
I generally don't wake up at 5:30 in the morning, and that morning was 5:30 away and couldn't get back to sleep, and had to go put my bins out anyway out on the road to be collected. So I was going to go do that, and I seen this van out on the road, and I was like, is it? Nah, because there's heaps of people with vans around here anyway, and you can only see parts of it because of the trees out there. Anyway, I go about getting my bins out and stuff, and then he comes into the court and flashes high beams on me. It's like, whoa, what the? did the sun just come up in the opposite direction or what? So it was kind of lucky.
I bet it was a good surprise for you, though.
Yeah, bloody oath. So I went and opened up the front door and I yelled up the stairs, Amber, you better get out of bed.
Better get dressed.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then we went and checked out Northern Turners, a club here. They've got an exhibition going on. So we went and checked that out. Me, Robbo and Sid went and checked that out.
Right.
There's some nice stuff there. Give me some ideas. Hence, well, it's not kind of what they had, but yeah, it's good. It's cool. I like it.
Yep. Just watch your knuckles.
Yeah. So I would have done a live earlier today, Robbo, but my in-laws needed a hand cleaning the house because my mother-in-law has been in hospital for the last 3 or 4 months.
Just hold on a minute. Hold on a minute, Jay. A horror authority's calling me.
Whip's getting cracked.
Yeah, it's called Swimbo.
Yeah.
SWIMBO.
Yeah.
Yeah, she who must be obeyed.
I thought I'd try this out.
What lump of wood is that? What lump of wood is that?
I was just about to say that too. It's an old pallet bearer.
All right.
So it's just pine, just cheap pine, I would assume. So I thought I'd have a practice on this before I attempt to do the piece of red gum that I've got that I want to do it on.
Right.
It looked much nicer on that, but I've got to try it on softer wood first, at least.
Yep. And get all the processes in the right sequence and do this first and then do the next, whatever.
Yep, it gives me a video to go back and look at least.
Yep.
I don't have to hassle Robbo out all the time then.
I think he enjoys it.
Yeah.
I wonder how he went with Jub and the other day, last weekend.
I think they went pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
Jup was doing something. They did their practice and stuff, and then Jup brought in something from home to do, and got to have a go on the big birthday, you know, and the big
lathe. Yeah,
yeah. I don't know. I can't remember what he calls it.
It's a mongrel of a big lathe, I can assure you. So, yeah, normally once a year, a few people from various clubs around Melbourne actually go down to Robbo's for an open day.
Yep.
And we tend to all have a go at the big lathe because he'll put some lump of thing on it there, and we all got to try and help him round it down. So he can sit down and watch and laugh at us trying to hang on to a bloody piece of steel there with just about lifting us off the ground.
What month does he normally do that?
It's normally February, March, something like that.
Yeah.
But because of the COVID and everything like that, we didn't do anything last year. And this time it looks like he's actually coming to the club for a demo. I think he's going to do some sharpening and things like that because that's one thing the guys at the clubs cannot do.
Yeah. How you going, Jamison? Yeah, sharpening's very tricky. I must admit, it's not my finest point.
But it makes a hell of a difference once you learn the tricks, mate, I can tell you.
Yes, it does, definitely. And the right people to show you.
Yep.
I sent you a link, Jamison, if you want to come in. What are your plans for Christmas, going out or having it there?
No, we're all having it here. Well, I don't have any family in Melbourne, so they're all up in Sydney and with the borders in the northern beaches of Sydney. And I ain't going up there, I'm going to tell you.
No, geez, didn't that skyrocket in a hurry?
Yep.
Like there was 28 or something this morning, or at lunchtime, and by lunchtime it was 41.
But don't forget, they've got the gold standard of keeping track of everything.
Oh yes, definitely yes.
Yeah.
Yep. I had a little smirk to myself, I'm afraid.
So did I. No, so we'll go into lockdown for 3 days. That'll fix it.
Yeah.
Like us.
Is Sarge in or not?
No, I sent him a link. He was just on Facebook. He just commented from the Live AU page.
Oh yeah. All right.
So you reckon just continue that with the parting tool?
Yeah, you've got to use it like you've got to use it like a little scraper. All right. Dare I say
just on the corner bit.
No, right on the front.
All right.
Dare I say
this is the most critical part?
Yes. Dare I say it? This is probably a good job for a diamond-shaped carbide.
Oh, what? Whoa. Carbide? Did you just say carbide? Hang on,
well,
I've got to pause that. I've got to pause it and rewind it. Just wait. Say that again?
Sometimes you've just got a very fine scraper is the only other way you get in there. So that's what you're using the parting tool as, a scraper, all right?
Yeah.
But just the nose of it.
I'm glad I had a witness to that. Thank you, Soren.
That's all right. It's horses for courses.
Absolutely.
And I'll use the tool or shaper tool to do the job I want. Now remember, Jay, you're tracing the shape. So you've got to get it round curved. And make sure you keep your fingers behind the tool rest.
you want me to move the camera so it's more in line with this?
In line with what? Sorry.
So you can see the tool going through here?
Yeah, that might be a good idea if you can do it. It's all right. I'm just having a look at something else at the moment.
All right. Duct tape fixes everything. There's a shed floor down there somewhere. Wait, get back here. Making anyone seasick yet or what?
G'day, Sid.
There you go,
Right.
Sid.
There's a little line. Just switch it off for a minute, Jay. There's a little line about probably 3 mil. Yeah, that line there, right at the end of your finger. Just see if you can get rid of that. Now, you're going to go deeper there too. Like, I only want about 3/8 of an inch at the top. So you're going to have to deepen those legs a bit and make the top of the thing thinner. Yeah, that's looking better, Jay. Now, just go deeper towards the headstock. Sid's backstage.
How you going, Sid?
How are we all?
I
G'day,
said,
Sid.
Yeah,
There you
right.
go.
This is one of those pallet bearers that you gave me the other day, Sid.
Yeah, that's why I said it was a nice looking piece of wood.
Yeah, I thought so. I figured that.
I actually got some nice figure in the grain, those ones. The one I've got in the lathes actually got some grey through it.
Yeah, this has got heaps of grey in it, actually.
Yeah, those legs are a little bit longer than I thought they were too. You
That's
might have
right.
to shorten.
Can I knock them off a bit?
Yeah, do that now before you go any further.
Bowl gouge?
Very, very gently. Yes, bowl gouge. Or actually, no, a spindle gouge might be better. Yeah, and get them flat. Can't see where you're taking it off. Right, get them flat. They're still on an angle. Still on a bit of an angle by the look of it. Take a little bit off the inside and then do the outside. Right, I think that's looking better.
It's
Okay. All right, just switch it off and give us a look. Yeah, that's better. Right. Okay.
okay.
Now, deepen that cut at the transition between the bowl and the legs, all right?
Yep.
Don't forget to move towards the legs and straighten them up too. That's looking better. Right, let's have a looky now with the lathe off. Yep, that's good. Rightio. Yeah, the legs need a bit of straightening. If you have a look at through the opening, see how they're slightly bent?
Yep.
So straighten them out if you can. You'll have to have the tool handle towards the tailstock. All right, switch off and give us a look.
Too much now.
Yeah, you've undercut them now.
All right. Fancy legs.
Yeah, and see how down the edge you've got a rough line now? It's not as right, so try and even that out and just leave them at angle like that'll be all right. Yeah, that looks better. Good. Rightio. Now,
I just think, Robbo, it's a great indictment on my social life that the highlight of my weekend is getting on YouTube and chatting while people are turning wood.
Join the club, Sid.
very sad, isn't it?
Oh, it's terrible.
Right. Now, Jay, just see if you can smooth out the bottom of that where you've got all the lines from the tent. Yeah, up there. See if you can smooth that out. Now, I'd probably use your negative rake scraper to do that with. And watch out you don't hit the feet.
Yeah.
Actually, your skew chisel might be a bit better there, actually, used as a scraper, because you've got the long point on it. You can get in between the feet and the bowl. I didn't say this, but this is probably another good job for a carbide. But a scraper will do.
So when we go in that way, like go in that way.
Sorry?
You want this point to go in like that.
Yeah, in towards, yeah, so as you've got clearance through the gap there. Very gently, lift the handle right up. G'day, Tommy, how are you?
How you going, Tommy?
Just nice and gently, Jay, to even it out, all right? We shouldn't have gone to that show the other day there, Sid.
Well, it gave me some ideas too, Robbo, so no, we shouldn't have.
Jay's gone all arty-farty now.
Good on him. Got to have a couple of artisans in the bloody group when you've only got a spindle turner at the top.
Ah, good one. I like that. That's well played.
Well, there's only one real turner here.
And I'm okay with that. If I get my shit together this afternoon, I might be able to get to my lathe again.
Oh, well, my workshop's completely empty and filled with Christmas decorations at the moment.
Okay, with the stuff I sold in the first 2 months out of the community store, I bought myself a couple of sets of those steel garage shelving from Bunnings, like the 600 kilo a shelf sets.
Yeah.
So last couple of weeks I've been emptying out all of the old cupboards that I had in the shed that was my storage and building the shelves. So everything's all sort of stacked over in the corner where the lathes are.
Yeah, creating chaos to get order. I know the feeling well.
So I've got, I should be out there doing it now, but I thought this might be more interesting.
Oh, definitely. You get to talk to Soren and I.
How did your training go the other weekend, Robbo?
Sorry?
How did your teaching go last Sunday?
Well, they all reckon I was pretty good, so that's all I've got to go by.
So you had Chubb and who else?
Darren Callinson.
All right, yep.
That was a loud ding on there.
All right. Now, you've got the problem of sanding it, Jay.
That's what I was just about to say. How the hell am I meant to sand in here?
Carefully.
Well, you remember how Colin's finger went when he got caught by a knot? Don't do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
What you actually need there is an ice cream stick or something.
yeah.
Very thin, narrow. I actually use a plastic rule.
You just cut one with the bandsaw.
Handy things, those bandsaws, aren't they?
Yeah. Did you see my attempt at a tree?
Yeah, I saw that.
No, been doing this too, gluing these up, a heap of these on an angle.
Oh, yeah?
These compound angles as well.
Hey,
Yeah.
getting bloody proper flash.
Yeah.
And maybe he's going all artisan and artsy-fartsy, Robbo. He might have crossed to the dark side.
Yeah, it is. But he might. Oh, well, when he starts making heaps of money, I'll send him a bill.
Yeah, I bet
Talk to the lot,
I'm waiting for the day too, you know.
Well, I might not be able to find him though. He might move.
Might get a townhouse on the Torrens somewhere, you reckon?
Dude, mate, jolly spiffing on Burnside.
Yeah.
No way. You know, I'd go the other direction, go into the country somewhere, to be honest. So what do you want me? You want me to wrap up a pedal pot stick?
Yeah, you've got to cut that thing just a fraction wider than what the stick is, so you can put it over the top of it. Try it wrapped around, but I think it'll be too thick.
All right.
Just see if it'll get up in there.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, do it while it's rotating.
Huh? Fuck that. Sorry, I didn't mean to swear, but come on, man.
It's only a little
My
stick,
fingers.
Jay. It's only a little stick. You don't have to put your fingers near it. Come on, you'll be fine.
No, I'm not really that keen on that,
It'll only hurt for a little while.
All right.
Very light pressure, Joe.
Sorry?
Very light pressure.
Hey!
Nick one gone.
Hello,
There you go.
Shirley.
Robbo says hello, Shirley.
Hello, Shirley.
No, Jay says hello, Shirley. I can't see shit because the cat's in the way. Oh!
You got pussy in your face, Sid.
And the cat just dug its claws.
Oh, funny, Soren. Okay.
I felt it.
Lucky it wasn't on your lap.
Well, yeah, I've got a table over my lap. I had that protected. Okay, boss.
Right. How smooth are the inside of the legs?
Not very.
Okay. Right. All right. Well, smooth the bowl part out first. All right.
Yep.
Until you get used to holding the sticks.
Do the toe. Do the tool rest up. That'll be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah, well, that'll be handy too.
I'm feeling guilty, so I'm going to love you and leave you and go out and do some more work in my shed so I can get onto my lathe.
All right.
I want to be able to do something with my lathe. I'm getting jealous.
All right.
All right. Thanks for coming in.
Catch you later, guys.
See you.
Bye.
It's pretty early in the morning for you over there, Tommy, isn't it? Yeah, that's about my normal rising time in most cases. 6:15.
Yep. Standing in the shower, getting ready to get to work.
You're an office worker.
Unfortunately, yeah, but I still start before 7 and don't get out till after 6.
Yeah, no. Tradies, most tradies have their showers at night time because we're dirty after working all day.
Yeah.
I didn't mean that as a derogatory comment either, sorry. I'm sorry.
No, I know that. I know that.
Yeah, you did take it all the wrong way. Go on.
Nah. Hello, Robert.
No, I must admit, after working in grease and oil all day, the best part of the day was stepping under the bloody hot shower.
Hmm.
And if you've been working with Jarrah or red gum, it's very good too at night time to get under the shower too.
Yep. Trying to get the black off your fingers.
Yeah, you change race under the shower.
Yep.
Careful,
cool.
Joe.
That's how you get rid of the shitty bit of sandpaper, is it?
Are you at work at the moment, Tommy, or still at home?
I think he's getting up. Over there too, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no worries, Tommy. You have a long way to go to work. About 100 feet from the back door. Now, Jay, what you've got to make sure when you're sanding like that is to make sure that there's no loose edge on the part where you're sanding and that can catch.
Yep.
You always have a flat section against whatever you're sanding, all right?
Yeah. No, I noticed I had the sandpaper going that way and it caught on it.
Yeah, you got to turn it over the other way so that it's coming down on, forcing it down onto the stick.
So when you go to a club like Sorry's, Robbo, how many people do you teach at once?
Sorry?
It's not really a teaching one, Jay. It's more of just a demo.
No, this
Okay.
one's a demonstration, but at some hands-on, I teach up to 12.
Yep.
Oh, that should be interesting, Tommy. Tommy's going to his workshop to put a cyclone in, dust extraction.
Oh, yeah. Yep. I've got a really small one of those, but I've got no room in the shop to have all the rest of the equipment you need to use it, so I don't bother.
Yeah.
I've got a really small cyclone. It's about not even a foot tall. It's quite tiny compared to the standard you normally buy. But
well, they only collect dust anyway. They'll never collect shavings off a lathe.
yeah, no. So at the moment, it's no point to me. Takes up space, and as you know, that's one thing I don't have much of is space.
Well, that's right. Well, not in the workshop anyway.
Yeah, it's much better. I've just got to get right down in
Yeah.
About here on the inside is where I've left like one line.
Now you know why many people don't make them.
Yeah. Yeah, what a knuckle duster that would be to get down into, eh? All right.
Are you still under lockdown, Tommy, or is it you free to wander? Oh, yeah. So you're still allowed to go to work or attend essential things like shopping, doctor's appointments and things like that.
All right. That's how you cut it off. Okay.
And are your restaurants and cafes and things open, or are they all shut? Hotels, all that sort of thing? No, it's a good job, Jay, if you only destroy a bit of sandpaper and a stick and not your fingers.
Yes.
Absolutely. Doesn't matter about the piece of wood.
Like that.
Yeah, just be careful. You can break the feet off.
Yep. Or break the stick.
That was a stage 4 restrictions in Victoria, and that's how that worked. But if you could work at home, you had to work at home. You weren't allowed to go into work. But all the cafes and everything were all shut. They could have takeout, but that was it.
It's taking forever. I'm just going to go to the 80 grit. Just like rolling a doobie, really, isn't it?
Sorry, what?
Nothing. I didn't say anything. I said it's like rolling a cigarette. It's not what I said, but it's close enough.
Yeah. Well, jobs like this can almost make you take up smoking.
Hell no. I've been there, done that before. Got bronchitis every year I had cigarettes in winter time, so I never got it after I quit smoking. So
Yeah.
it's a pretty good sign, I think.
I've done a lot of things in my life, but that's the one thing I do regret doing. Now I've just about giving up.
Oh, that's fun. Not good enough. Yeah, of course, takeouts are still open.
Yeah.
They're not essential. Everyone can use their oven.
Well, I think a few people actually learned how to cook while
Yes,
COVID was on.
Yeah.
I think I told you I was speaking to our rubbish man a couple of weeks ago, and he said that since lockdown, he said the rubbish has more than gone down by about 75%. He said because people can't shop and buy cartons of stuff and all that. So, you know. Yeah, I know. I realise that, Tommy. Tommy says I can't work from home. I put machinery in a food factory, done a house clearance and built stud walls this week. Can't do that from home.
No. You can try, but...
No, well, our construction industry still worked under the severe lockdowns. Construction industry still worked, but if they were building a house, it was only one particular trade at a time allowed on the house. So you could have the carpenters in. When they finished, the plumbers and the electricians, the plumbers came in. When they finished, the electricians came in. You can play aeroplanes doing that, Joe.
Yeah. We're lucky the kids from across the road haven't come running over.
You'd be too young to remember, but I bet Soren remembers putting a peg on the front wheel of a bike and having
Oh,
the bit
yeah.
of cardboard there going click, 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 click.
Yes,
Cool.
I did that. Yes.
All right. I'll see you in about 10 minutes then, Tommy. I think we'll still be here.
I reckon we will be.
I'd say so.
I haven't coloured it yet.
I don't think you want to colour the back.
No, I'm not really that keen on that.
No, right.
The sanding part's a bit.
Yeah, well, you imagine trying to get a cloth in there to do it.
No, I wouldn't even imagine it. I wouldn't even bother.
We can do the front. That's not a problem.
Either someone's kitchen's on fire or someone just can't cook because something stinks out there. Ooh-wee.
Oh,
I'm not- So I've got to sand these bits by hand, no? I mean, without the lathe
Yeah.
sand on.
yeah. And you do the outside of the feet on a belt sander is the best way of doing them. You just continue the round over on a belt sander.
Oh, you mean to take the point off?
No,
So
where you've turned it,
Yeah.
where your fingers are sitting right at the moment, you do them on a belt sander very slowly. You just gently sand them off.
Right.
Right out, well, you can turn it round now. Really, the only way to finish the back of that is spray gun.
Can I swear again?
No,
Because I just broke the foot.
I know that. I heard it. What, you
No, it's
break
just
it
falling-
right?
No, just the corners, look.
Just the corners, yeah. I know, they're very fragile.
Brittle. Let's not make the legs any more fragile. Let's just have a hole go right through. See that hole
Oh.
there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's good. Okay. Another $50 on the price.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Put a bit of copper wire through it and tie a bow in it.
Hmm.
Thanks, Carl. See you later. See you.
Bye.
Yeah.
Yep. See you later.
See you, David.
See you, David. Bye, mate.
My brother and sister-in-law, they've been down cutting all the lawns.
Lucky you got headphones on, then you can't listen to me. You don't have to listen to me.
They can't hear you because I've got earphones on.
That's what I just said. Lucky you got headphones on.
Yeah.
You're not even listening. You want to move the camera again?
Hey?
Do you want me to move the camera?
Yeah. In a minute.
If the legs are supposed to support the bowl when it's finished, shouldn't the bottom been taken down further?
No, he wants
No,
he
I want
wants
the
the
bottom of the bowls.
he wants the legs exposed above the bowl.
Oh, okay.
It was something that he saw at an art exhibition. He quite liked it, so
Yep, that's okay.
you're early, John. All right, I'll be back now, Jay.
Yeah.
Just face that off after
Yeah.
you moved your camera. Just face that off flat. Be careful you don't take more than you need to off because you've got thin edges there.
Yep.
And then try your colours on the flat face to see how they go, all right? Before you start hollowing it out. All right,
Yep.
I'll be back in about 10 minutes.
Yeah, well, my wife brought me a selfie. It's called a selfie ring light, but I got no interest in the phone side of it. I've just got the light just here. See the light shining off my hand?
Yeah, I saw you showed that off the other day. That's a great light, that one.
Yes, it was only like $30 or something.
Yep. I've got one on my desk here with a magnifying glass in the centre of it, so I can actually read things.
Oh yeah.
So they're great.
I got this from Robbo too.
Nice big tool wrist. Good on you. Use that now.
Yeah.
Hang on, it's got to be on the face. That's it.
I tightened it up. It's like,
that don't look right.
No. The only thing I've got to fiddle faddle around with is the poles tool. So I've got to make sure that's on the right side. Otherwise, I can't lock it in.
Right. Good morning, JP. Yappy.
How you going, Yappy?
Oh, you slept in. It's 20 to 7 over there.
Got the rattle box at the moment. Stupid grub screw. All I gotta say.
You didn't put any super glue in it the other day then?
No, I haven't got any.
Oh.
Actually, I've got an old bottle here. I might be able to scrape a little bit out of it. See what that does. More on my fingers than what it's meant to go on.
Yep. That's always the case, right? Make sure you don't take too much off over the legs.
Yeah. Yep, it's just starting to get level.
You're probably better off going from the outside in now, because you're better off having a bit of a dimple, a bow in the middle.
Yep.
But you can try and do some colouring now before you do anything further and just see how it takes.
Yeah, it's I got oil crayons and just normal waxy. So I got these guys. But when I was at my mother-in-law's house cleaning, they were just in some stuff. So I thought, I'm going to throw them out. I'm going to use them.
Yep. And I just put it in the middle where you're going to hollow out just in case it doesn't look right.
Yep. This is all I planned on doing, was kind of just getting a bit of colour in there and then hitting it with the heat gun, basically. See what it does. Looks like I stole my nana's lipstick.
You probably did.
Don't tell anyone.
Good day, Yappy. How are you? Have you sanded that all, Jay, or not? Just off the chisel?
Nah, just flattened it a bit.
Well, the only way you can really try it is to sand it.
All right.
Yeah, that'll clog the sandpaper up real good.
Yeah, I'll take that off with a skew first, mate, or something.
Hey?
Take it off with a chisel first.
God, geez, Tommy, first cuppa, I'm on about my 10th, I think, for the day. I'm just about to go and make an 11th.
There's no point taking it off with the chisel now.
Well, you've still got a lump in the middle there you can remove.
Yeah.
Don't be so bloody lazy.
Oh, okay. All right. Don't watch back when you weren't here then, all right?
Don't worry, I will. I've time stamped it so I know exactly where to come back in.
Yeah,
No, don't take any off the edge there. Just,
only in the middle.
Yeah.
Crayon didn't work very good anyway.
Sorry?
I said that crayon test didn't work very good anyway.
Well, that's why you got to try it with it sanded.
I'm gonna have a 10-minute smoko in a minute.
Yeah.
It's 5:20 and I haven't even had tea yet. Cool.
Oh, geez, you're on overtime tonight.
Yeah.
You sure Amber's still home?
We had a late lunch at my in-laws, so.
Oh, yeah. They eat normal times like I do they?
Yeah, that's it.
You got lunch at midday, dinner at 8.
Hey?
Lunch at midday and dinner at 8.
Yeah, that's it.
No, lunch is at 12 o'clock here, and tea is at 7 o'clock. Been that way for 20 years, I suppose.
I have dinner at the time that most elderly gentlemen have their dinner, you say?
Yeah. But I have a snack at about 4:30, 5 o'clock.
Been watching the cricket?
No, don't
Why
follow
not?
it. Don't follow cricket or football.
I don't follow football, but come on, we're playing the Curry Munchers.
Yeah, I generally don't have breakfast either. Okay, I'm going to tip you here. Never ever bob down in front of the lathe while it's still running. It's too easy to bring your head up sometimes and suddenly get clobbered by a rotating piece of timber. I know you'd switch it off, but it was still running when you put your head down there.
Yeah.
At least if you're going to get hit by something, you want to see what you're going to get hit by.
I need eyes in the back of my head if that's the case, then.
No, I had a bloke at one of the clubs one day. He'd switched the lathe off, and unfortunately with electronic lathes or EVS lathes, he bent down to pick something up, and he put his hand on the bed and it wedged it underneath a bit of wood. He put his hand on the lathe bed to steady himself, and it slid up between where the piece of rotating timber was. The lathe stopped rather rapidly, but it wasn't until it put a great hole in his hand.
Yep, I bet.
I see.
I'll be back in a sec.
Yeah. Jay's making a 4-sided legged bowl where the bowl actually sits down on the ground. The legs don't touch the ground. They're suspended in the air. And yes, it is pine. Yeah, barbecue here tomorrow for our family for Christmas Day. Yappy. All my family has it Christmas on the Sunday before Christmas Day. There's just too many of us, and we've all got in-laws and outlaws, and it's very hard getting everybody together on Christmas Day, so we have virtually open day on the Sunday before Christmas. All our friends and everybody can wander in when we're not in COVID, that is, anyway.
I hope you got your woolies on, Tommy.
Oh, Eve. Good morning, good afternoon, good day, whatever it happens to be over there.
There'll be morning over there too.
Yes.
There you go, Eva.
Now, no speaking Swedish, you two. Well, I'd like to know what's been said.
I couldn't speak Swedish anyway.
No, I know.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Like 51, 52 years since I was back there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Have you still got family back there or not?
Yeah, but they're all aunties and uncles and cousins and things like that. But
Oh, yeah.
the close family is over here.
Oh, right.
Ja, jeg kan godt snakke dansk.
The 5 o'clock to 5:30 is a bit early today. The freight train running through the background.
No, I don't think so. Just the Danish, you don't sing like they do in Sweden and Norway. But as I said, it's been 52 years since I was over there, and really you don't. We came over here, the family, so we all had to learn English very quickly. That's because Danish food's the best. Eva?
We're not buying it. We're not biased or anything, are we?
Nah.
No, it's the same. It's the same as me. 50 odd years ago, I could just about speak fluent French, but because I haven't practiced it now for nearly 50 years, I can still understand some of it, but not all of it. I can't speak much now. So
yeah.
it's like all things, I suppose. If you don't practice it, you don't keep up with it.
Absolutely. Yeah, candied potatoes, even. We still have that down here every year.
Oh, that sounds pretty cool. I must admit, I've never seen them. What, they're deep fried potato, are they, and then rolled in sugar?
They're just small potatoes, hopefully new ones, fried with butter and sugar on the frying pan so they get a caramel coating on them.
Oh, I know my wife would think that would be pretty cool, I reckon.
I tell you what, they're pretty nice.
Yeah, it's like we've got Dutch friends, and they have what's called ollie balls, and oh man, I can make myself sick on them. They're just so good.
Yep. Yep, the smaller the better. Yep. Yeah. You better stop all that food talk, Eva. I haven't had my dinner yet, and I'm starting to get bloody hungry now.
Yeah, well, it's an hour until dinner time for us too, so.
Yep.
The ones over the other side of the pond are thinking about breakfast.
Yep.
No, big barbecue at our place tomorrow. 30 people getting here to comply with the COVID regulations. Do you realise how hard it is, Simon, to say to somebody, look, I'm sorry you can't come?
I can imagine. They could be visiting next door.
Well, they could be. Like, I think it's a bit silly on a place that's on half an acre of land, you know.
Absolutely. So, yeah, but it would be hard to say, no, you can't come.
Well, that's virtually just about immediate family, and some of the older ones, it might be the last time we actually see them this year.
Yep. Well, we've only got the four of us here, my wife, my two kids, that's it. That's all we got here in Melbourne, so
Yeah.
don't have anything to worry about in that regard.
No.
So, and the rest of the family is up in the Central Coast in Sydney.
Yeah.
Where the wave is running through at the moment. So
Yeah.
So we ain't going up there.
You're right there, Tommy. It depends who it is, but unfortunately, with the exception of one of my relations, and she's not coming anyway, so it didn't matter. I like most of my relations. No, we're in it still doesn't matter either whether it's outdoors or not. You're still only allowed 30 people in the place.
I just had
They go, Eva. Did you?
You mongrel, Joe.
No.
I'm going.
I've got one of those.
I've got the piece of resistance for you, Robbo. Watch this one.
Oh, you mongrel.
There you go, Jay.
The old gold. There you go.
How you going, Eva? I got this one too.
Yeah, I know. I don't do that much. Yeah, wait a second. I've got to. Yeah,
this one.
We actually split our family in two. Like, my family's coming tomorrow, which is Sunday here, and Julie's side of the family all do Christmas Day. So, because I've got four brothers, and they've all got in-laws and everything else. In fact, two of them have two sets of in-laws, and so it just makes it easier. They can go there on Christmas Day. So, and we don't have any family fights, Yarpy. All our relations get along together, including my mother-in-law and my mother. My mother-in-law and my mother play cards every weekend, so they get along very well together.
Eva, this is what we get our little chocolates in.
Yeah, I know, they're mongrel packs, those things.
Look, little chocolates in there. So, yeah, my father-in-law gave us that today, and I was like, thanks. If it's not in my house, I can't eat it. It's just that simple.
Maybe I should have come over next week.
Yeah, you should have.
It's not in your house now, Jay. It's in your shed. That's why you're eating it.
You want me to send you one, Eva? All right.
Take a bite out of that, Eva.
There you go.
He was set to send the whole box across. Yeah, that's unfortunate, Jarpy. I must admit. Don't worry, there's quite a number in Australia that the same thing. As soon as the family gathering's on, they end up in a big blue, and in some cases they have to get the police in, which I think is ridiculous.
Yep.
You don't go if you know that's going to happen, you know.
I went to a wedding. I went to a wedding once. I went to a wedding once, and they had to just about send a SWAT team in.
Did you have grown men bailed up in the corner in the fetal position crying, did you?
Oh, yeah. Yep. Oh, that's sad, Eva. Only being invited to one wedding in the whole life. No, it's a bowl, but it's got 4 feet that don't touch the ground. It's a peculiar looking thing, but that's what Jay wanted to make, so that's what we do. Well, I'm exactly the same, Yarpy. I don't take crap from anybody. Anybody starts crap in my place, they're escorted to the door or thrown through it, one or the other. Oh, that's sad, Eva. People don't like me here, apparently, Eva says.
Woo! Where? Where don't they like you? Send them around here, I'll fix them up. Amber come and stole the box of chocolates back. It's not cool, man. Is that good enough?
Yeah, now try it and see how it goes.
Now burn rubber. That was it was okay, but not at the same time.
Mm.
Excuse me.
Very nice tool rest, that one, Robert.
Yeah.
Yeah, Robbo's special.
Yeah. I'm actually trying to see if I can get hold of a second banjo so I can make a long one like yours.
Oh, yeah.
But I've had one on order since March.
Oh, right.
So, and I was thinking to hold the actual tool rest part, to use those fittings for holding pool glass.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And then just stand them up that way instead of that way.
Yeah.
And then hold the tool rest in that.
Yeah, they'd probably be strong enough, I would think.
All it's doing is just holding it, stopping it from going this way.
You'd be surprised actually at how much pressure there is on a tool rest in the twisting mode like that when you're going down on it.
Yeah. So we're in the middle of fitting out our factory with laser cutters and brake presses and things like that. So
Yeah.
I'm just hoping he organises to get himself a decent bloody lathe so he can make them for me. Now, did you see that, Eva? Jay went and nicked his granny's lipstick.
Bullshit, that's
Don't
his.
tell her. Robbo. That's kept for private chat. Yeah.
All right, now rather than use a heat gun, Jay,
Yeah.
get a cloth.
Yeah.
Get a cloth and sleeving and do it by friction. I think you probably get more heat out of it with friction than you will with the gun.
Yep.
Unless, what does the gun go up to?
I don't know.
No,
It goes up as high as the dial lets me turn it. Look.
oh yeah, right. No, I'd say it probably doesn't get as hot as what my Bosch does, which is 630 degrees. It chars the timber.
No, it doesn't get that bloody hot.
Yeah, and that's just about the temperature that you want. Massive pressure, Jay. Yeah, must admit it doesn't turn me on much.
No, not me either, really.
Yeah, it's just a crayon, a wax crayon like kids draw with, Eva.
Unfortunately, most of it ends up back in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got an oil-based crayon. I'll try that.
Yeah, I'm with you, Eva. I don't like drunks either, particularly belligerent ones. No, we tried a heat gun before, Eva, and it didn't really melt it much.
Nah, it's not really doing much. I was going to see if I could just get it down into the grain more and then just sand it back, but yeah, pretty average, really. I get a bloody stain that'll do that in 5 seconds.
Yeah, exactly. I'm still interested to know how the Indian turners get their shellac sticks that are coloured And the
Yep.
colours are absolutely brilliant in them. I was just wondering if a crayon would melt in methylated spirits with shellac, and then you
No.
let the methylated spirits evaporate off, and whether it would form a stick or not.
No, I've tried to melt crayon in methylated spirits, and it just goes all lumpy.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't actually separate. The color pigment comes out a little bit, but nowhere near the amount you're looking for.
Yeah, that's what we've just been trying, Eva. To melt it into the timber with friction and heat, and it's just not. It doesn't really penetrate. Wax is a more of a surface coating than a penetrating coating. Yeah, I know they make it, Yarpy. I'm trying to find out where. That's if you watch Indian woodturners, when they do their little decorative baubles and things, they apply a wax stick to it, which is absolutely brilliant in colour. Like the blues and the yellows and the reds just really jump out at you.
It's mostly be derived from an animal or a plant or something.
That's good, Tommy.
Now, Jay, just make sure that you don't go too far out
Yeah.
and turn off the legs.
Yep.
You've got a heap of room to go. One advantage of that is you can actually see where the edge is anyway.
Yep. So I was just going to leave it like that for now until I get down a bit further and then come back and fix it there.
Yeah, all right.
What?
Well, before you do that, just round over that top edge a little bit where the legs are on the outside.
Yep.
Not too
Just
much,
yeah.
just a little bit. Yeah. Might even pay to put a pencil line on there so that you don't go too far.
Yep.
No, don't come from that side, come from the face.
Turn your tool rest back again.
Here, turn the tool rest around to the front and have a look up there. This edge here you want. This edge here you want to round over, all right?
Right.
So just put a pencil line on there and don't take it too far. So you've got a pencil line to work to. Yeah, all right, Yarpy. Catch you later.
Thanks for coming in.
Yep. See you later, Abby.
So something like that.
Yeah, but that's it. I think Rob's live's in about an hour and a half or so, if I remember rightly.
Who?
Rob CP. Or it might be a bit later. I did have a look earlier on today. 4 hours, 10 o'clock tonight. Our time, anyway.
I'll still be awake then.
Sorry?
So I'll still be awake then. I had a bugger of a day at work yesterday, so I actually hit the sack at 9 o'clock last night. Didn't wake up till 8 this morning,
Ah,
so I must have needed it.
yeah, 11 o'clock tonight it is.
That's all right.
No, it's 11 o'clock here, Eva. That's when his live's on, if it's in 4 hours.
Yeah, which is midday over there.
Yeah. I have no idea what time it is where you are, Eva.
Oh, Stockholm is about an hour later.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, don't take too much more off there, Jay, otherwise you're getting them too thin where it goes into the thing. Yeah.
Yeah, except with the 2 dots, it's a stroke through.
Sorry, what was that?
Sorry.
Eva, it's just
Okay.
saying that the O in my name has got 2 dots, but it hasn't. It's got a stroke through the O. But it sounds the same.
I don't know how many times I've been told how to get the degree marker in, like if you want 45 degrees, the command on the keyboard, I keep forgetting what it is because I don't use it often enough. So I just spell out degrees, it's easier.
Yep. Just one big decent cut more and you'll join the funnel club.
No, I think it's pretty right there. But what I am going to get you to do, Jay, because this timber is fairly solid, is you
Yeah.
are going to make
That's
a
the one.
proper, even walled bowl this time.
Oh,
So switch the light off.
Yep, you got it, Eva.
And mark on the face of the where you're hollowing out there, where the edge of the bowl comes up at the back. All right.
what? Say that again.
Right. Well, see where if you look through the gap, you'll see where the
Yeah.
edge of the bowl comes up towards the face.
Yeah.
Put a mark on the face where the edge is. No, the face is the part that you're turning.
Oh, come on, give me a break.
Up on the face.
Now, no,
On the face.
out on the outside flat edge.
Yep, there.
If you drew a line up from the bottom and projected it through the square bit there, where does it come out?
Not no.
About there?
Right.
It's
Okay,
right, it's
right.
The
right-
outside
like,
edge.
it's like a millimetre below the edge, maybe not even.
Yeah, right. Now
Yeah.
put a line around there.
Yeah, anyway.
Yep.
Okay, right. Now come in 8 millimeters from there. And
8
mark
millimetres.
another
Yeah.
line.
It's going to be a user, is it?
Yeah. Make it a dark line so as you can see it.
Dark's not in here today.
No.
Come on now.
Right.
Follow the
That
line.
is the inside of your bowl.
Yep.
That line there, right?
Yep.
Now, check your depth to see how deep you've gone.
Not very.
No, you've got to remember it's only a 3 or 4 inch bit of timber, so.
Yeah.
Okay. Rightio. Start turning it out. And don't go outside the inside line.
Eva,
I agree with that, Eva.
come on now.
Oh, it's hard. It's actually hard to judge how the size on that. Because
Yeah.
it's so small.
You know what? I'll stuff all of you bloody measurement Nazis up right now. $7 mil.
Eva, what size do you reckon the square bit of timber is?
Is it 6x4 or 4x6? Or was it 4x4?
All right, we'll have a look in a second when Jay stops it again. How square is it, Jay?
As square as a square can be.
No, measurement-wise.
I would have guessed 6 by 6, and that's what 15 centimetres is too.
Yeah, 150 mil, I reckon.
Yep.
Measure it across the face of it.
Oh, bite me! I'm doing that. 145.
There you go.
Pretty good.
I knew it was about that because the tool rest is 300 millimeters long. It's very deceptive on these small lasers to how big a piece of timber actually is.
Mm.
And it's even worse on the cameras because, like, you're looking at some of the English turners, you think, geez, that's a big bowl. And when they take it off, they've got it in their hands, you know.
Yeah.
No, it was a good guess, Eva. But you changed your mind and said 200. Right, carry that cut through, Jay, and then measure the depth.
Just got to go and feed the dog. It's just about
No
chewing the bloody leg off.
You don't need that leg anyway. You can just hop around. It's all right. Actually, they make better fake legs these days. It goes down to there.
Down to where? Sorry. Put it against the leg. Yeah, right. I reckon that's fairly even there.
Yeah.
Now get your thumb and finger and rub down each side.
Oh yeah.
Like that.
If anything, the outside's got a little bit of a look where it defined.
Yeah,
where
I know that. But what you're going to do is make the inside come out to the outside there.
Right.
All right. Now,
So
probably the best. Yeah. So put 2 pencil lines in at each side of the thick bit. Yeah, that's dead right, Tommy. It can only turn 8 inches, so.
And out here too.
No. Another line on the inside so as you can see it, where the thickness decreases. So you've got 2 edge lines, right? One where it starts and one where it finishes.
Hard to see them on the camera, but
Have you got 2 lines there?
yeah.
Yeah, I can't see them on camera.
Yeah, I'll sharpen my pencil and do it again.
Yeah. Yeah, there's quite a few like that, Tommy. Very, very deceptive until you know the lathe size and everything. Yeah, he's got to remove the big lump in it. So it's a nice, even thickness all the way down the wall.
You see that now?
I can see one line, yeah. There should be another one down further. There's one
there
line,
and
yeah.
one there.
No, shit. That bulge in the bottom there
Yeah.
is right on the outside of the curve, isn't it?
Right there.
Yeah, and when you go round past that, does it thicken out again?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. That's what you've got to get rid of, is that big lump. But you've got to do
Yeah.
it from the inside, so it's easy. No, well, that doesn't look wide enough.
All right.
Righto. Now, start the lathe up, and between those lines, put the pencil in there and fill it in. Okay, good. Now, using your chisel, you just start the cut at the top line near the top of the bowl and progress slowly through there and back off as you're coming into the bottom. No, don't start right on the top, just on the edge of the line. And your handle should be right over this way, over towards the camera. That's it. More yet. Bring your handle round here. So your bevel's actually rubbing. Right now, switch the light off and have a feel. Finger and thumb down the... Starting to reduce, is it?
Yeah.
Right, mark it again and do it again.
You're right there, Simon.
Yeah, just a lemon
Wrong
lime
hole?
and bitters, mate. No alcohol.
No, I said wrong hole.
Oh,
Food went down the wrong hole.
there's chocolates.
Terrible pencils.
Now you'll find sometimes, Jay, that the high point will move a little bit. So just by keeping on marking it, you just get rid of it, all right?
Yep.
That's it. That's an excellent cut, Jay. That's fantastic. Right. Check it again. Starting to come in even more even now.
Yeah.
I'll teach you to turn bloody arty-farty stuff.
That's right. I'll forget a couple of months and I want to do it again, you see.
I know. Yeah. Just remember, don't go too deep, because if you take any more out of the bottom, you can't recover from it.
Yep.
How's it going?
Yeah, it's going all right. Maybe a little bit more though.
Yeah. Now, this time, see if you can leave a little bit of black in the bottom, all right?
Yep.
But you must be starting to get nearly onto the transition in it.
Yeah.
That curve at the bottom of a bowl is called the transition point. That's it. Nearly perfect. Starting to come out.
Yeah. Just a little. It's just a little bit. Just above
Well,
that
just
line.
mark. Right. Well, you're probably better off now taking that off with a negative rake scraper, all right?
Yep.
But do the same thing. Put the grey line in there, or a black line, and start from the centre with the negative rake scraper and come out so that you can blend the curve in.
Yep.
So you're virtually taking nothing off the base, and the cut should start just as you hit the black line. And you'll have to make sure you move the handle right across.
Yeah.
Towards the camera, so it doesn't hit the edge. Good day, Mike. How are you?
There you go, Mike.
No, don't take too much out of there. You don't start applying any pressure until you hit the black line. And make sure you keep that handle moving out towards the camera the whole time. Oh, like I said, make sure the candle comes right around.
I reckon I got
handle
too much
should,
of a. I reckon I got
no,
too much of a point on this.
no, that's, what are you, is that the one that you sharpened the other day or not?
Yeah.
Have you got another negative rake scraper?
No.
I thought you had another one there.
No, this is just that cheap one that I had in that set that I bought when I bought the lathe.
All right. Well, look, just hold it up to the camera and give us a look for a second, please.
I flattened this out too much, I reckon.
No, that's all right. It's that point that's causing the problem.
Yeah, up here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should have. The best shape is actually like a shape like an egg.
Yep.
And then
I'll go
curve
and
back.
knock a bit of that off.
Sorry?
I'll go and knock a bit of that off.
Yeah, all right. Just move it towards the bowl a little bit, away from your black shirt. I can't see it. That's better. Yeah, all right, try it. Now, just get your black texture colour.
Yep.
And hold the blade down. I'll show you. Put it on the cutting edge, and I'll show you where to use it.
Bloody Texas, I don't know.
God, you've got enough of them.
Yeah, I know. I'm getting a Sharpie now.
Right. Now, the long point, if you like, come back about 1/4 inch off there, about there. Put a black line down the length of the blade. That's what you've got to keep in contact with the timber the whole way, all right? So you can see how far you've got to move the handle around when you're coming up the transition.
Yep.
Yeah, Tommy, had the same thing a little while ago, actually. There's a laser cutter bloke up the road, and God, he was abusing the hell out of the timber he was using. The customer supplied the pie, and oh, God, it was garbage. It was just about delaminating and everything else. That's better, Jay. Good. Now, remember, just concentrate. Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, that's the trouble I was having the other day when you were saying get it around further. I couldn't because of that point that was on it.
Yeah, right. Now, just remember, concentrate on the thick bit, not each side of it.
Yeah.
So what you've got to do is you're virtually blending out that thick piece into the side and the base. No, the handle should be right out here, almost facing the camera. And I believe that some waterproofing things do too. Like we've got wet area ply and that here, and sometimes that upsets it too. What you're virtually doing, Jay, is caressing the timber. That's the best way of describing it. All right, have a feel of it and see how it's going.
Yeah, a little bit more.
Yeah. I'm going to have to go soon. It's nearly tea time in the ranch here. If I don't go in at 7 o'clock, I have to get mine.
Oh, how rude.
Plus, face a very aggro wife. I'm sure Soren knows that feeling.
Yep.
You've only caught Amber on good days, Robbo. She can put her weight behind her if she needs to do something.
I think they all can do that.
So she's been telling.
Half the time, though, they don't have to say anything. It's just the look, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot cooler here today, Mike. But I had to go and help my in-laws today, so that's the only reason I'm doing it so late. But yeah, it is a lot cooler.
Can't see it, Joe.
90. That's all right.
Yeah.
That's comfortable.
Yeah.
Bit warmer than Melbourne, anyway.
26. Yep. Not too bad.
Right. How's it looking, Joe?
It's not too bad. I've just got a little bit in here where it's a bit raised. A bit there.
Yeah. All right. Don't take too much out. Just work on it nice and slowly where the thick bit is. Hello, people must be dialing in the Netflix again.
Is my internet gone to shit?
It's just choppy at the moment, a little bit, every now and again.
How rude of them cutting into my live like that.
Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I've got to call it a night. So all you got to do now, Jay, is just sand that, and it'll be all done.
All right, thanks for your help. Appreciate it.
It's all right. Is that the effect that you actually wanted?
No. No. but
You're
it's
going
good
to tell
enough.
me you're going to tell me now that you wanted it to sit on the 4 feet, aren't you?
No, that's the next time I want to do something. Essentially what I
All right.
wanted, right, was the corners to taper down but only come down about that much, and then just like look like someone's hit them with a heat gun and they've just flopped over.
Well, you can still curve those out if you want to.
Nah, I'm not really that fast. I don't mind it like that now.
Right. Now that I know that we can do one like that.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
All right.
See you later, ladies and gentlemen.
See you
Take it
later.
easy.
Thank you for your company.
See you later, matey.
Thanks for your. All right, then I won't say it then. Fine. Be like that. He's got pretty good timing, actually. I was going to knock it on the head in about 7 or 8 minutes anyway.
Yeah. Don't forget, Jay, this is just a practice piece anyway for when you do the
right.
red gum one.
Yep. God, that's going to be like turning a rock.
Yep.
Oh, God, I never got 180 around when I need it. 240, 240, 80, 240, 240, 240, 80. I'll just get some more sad face of it. Oh. Yep. Oof. Ah! Don't do this to me.
Do it.
I'm breaking it. Oh, just this spot, this side here, it has a lot of radiated cracks coming out of it, so the quarters have both chipped out.
Right.
Can't be helped, I suppose. Yeah, it's only a practice piece anyway. Tommy and Mike. I just wanted to try it on a soft bit before I tried it on some red gum. So I'm not going to go too crazy on sanding everything out. But I can hear my TV and my couch calling me.
Well, you've got your drink there, so that's all right.
Yeah, that's right. I haven't got any orange juice though.
What to go with the diggers?
Hey, yeah.
To go with the bottle and screen.
Yeah, out there, diggers. Come on. No.
No, the only thing that goes with that is a brown paper bag, isn't it?
Yes. Comes up nice, that stuff.
It does.
For cheap pallet crap. Not putting in Yorkshire Grit. I'm on it though, because I can make that whenever I want.
True. See you later, Mike.
See you later, Mike. Thanks for coming in. Oh, there we go. That'll do. That'll do, Mr. Magoo.
Oh, it looks nice.
Thanks.
The figures come out really well, doesn't it?
Yeah, it has.
Yep.
Just trying to get it in under my light a little bit.
Yeah, no, it looks
Kind of
very
looks
good.
like a tree trunk, doesn't it?
Yep.
I don't even think I'll bother taking the tenon off, to be honest. Just leave it like that.
Well, as you said, it's just a practice piece, so you can see how to go about it.
Yeah. Like the darkness in the wood there, the grey, it's kind of nice.
Yep.
I appreciate everyone for coming in.
Yep.
Thanks,
No, it's
Soren.
good. No, you're welcome, matey. So you'll pack up. I'll go and try and find some dinner, and Mike's gone for his breakfast, and Eva's probably going to get some breakfast too.
Yep, most probably. Oops, don't want that.